Hey everybody, Matt Smith, director here at Sheepdog Response. We're here bringing you something special in our video series this week. It's going to be an unboxing of some pretty cool stuff because we have in our hands this beauty. This is Canik's TTI Combat. And I'm here to tell you from a first look inside this box, there's some hot stuff in here you're going to want to see. Lots of tricks and trinkets and cool little things that come along with this sweet, sweet firearm. After we unbox it and paw it for a little bit and look at it, mess with things, see if we can't not break it. We're going to take it out to the range and we're going to let it rip, man. We're going to fire this thing up and give you our unadulterated opinion of just how good or bad the Canik TTI Combat is. I'm here to tell you from a first glance at this thing, it's not bad. So you're going to want to stick around and find out. Hey, if you haven't heard about Canik, you should, because Canik is coming to market with some really, really fine firearms these days. I remember the first time I fired a Canik, it was a TP9, it was a couple of years back, and I was overall impressed by the firearm, but now they're getting serious. They come to the market with this TTI Combat, and I can't wait to play with it. But if you don't know about Canik, Canik is a Turkish company. It's a Turkish firearm company. Canik is actually the name of a mountain range in Turkey, not far from where Caniks are made. So it's a Turkish firearm company. They're actually an aerospace company that did work in Turkey and then got into the firearms industry here in the early 2000s. They started outfitting the Turkish military, Turkish special operations, and then the Turkish police force. And then circa mid 2010s, around 2012, they brought it to the U.S. They partnered with a U.S. firearms company and brought the Caniks that we know today to the U.S. And since then, they've taken off like a rocket. Their first outing at a firearm was a decent model, especially for a company new to the firearm industry in a very picky industry in the U.S. They had a pretty good outing. And I remember shooting the TP9. It was a fantastic firearm, handled well, had some idiosyncrasies, but they'd just gotten better and better. They went on to create the TP9 SF and then the Medi, and both of those are great firearm systems. Okay, then they partnered up with Taran Tactical here, April 24. They bring the TTI Combat. That's Taran Tactical Innovations. They make this weapon system. They get them to smith up a great gun for them. Here you have the advanced weapon design capability of Taran Tactical along with the manufacturing capability of Canik, and they put together and they come up with something that's really wowed the industry. I think this is really going to be an awesome entry into the industry from Canik. A lot of people were excited about it. I'm excited to shoot it. I'm excited to unbox it here. If you've been living under a tactical rock for the last decade or so and you don't know what Taran Tactical is, Taran Butler, arguably one of the best three-gunners on the face of the earth, most widely renowned for Taran Tactical Industries and the work that he does with Hollywood. He does live in California. He has a range there. Did most of the work with the folks over on John Wick. A lot of people have seen his videos. Go check out his videos, him shooting on his range, shooting steel with Keanu Reeves and all that. That's what most people know him for. All right, we'll just start with the box that it comes in. This is the actual case that it comes in. It is the Canik TTI Combat emblem on the box. It's a nice waterproof case that it comes in, nice durable case. One less thing that you got to buy. A pistol comes with a case. You can't beat that. But it's a nice package, all right? Most Caniks come packaged nicely for purchasers, but this one especially, they did a heck of a job of making you get your money worth. This thing comes in, it slides in about the $950 mark for the model that we're showing here. It does come with a lot of extras, including this snappy case that it comes in. It has two buckles on the side here where you depress, pressure fitting so that you can open up. It is a watertight case. So at about $950, you get a great case, and then as you open this thing, you're going to see inside, they did a heck of a job of packaging this thing. They must have taken a page out of Apple's notebook, because this thing is one of those things where you almost don't want to throw the packaging away. And actually, I recommend if you buy this thing, don't throw the packaging away, because I'm sure that if you go to resell these things, they're going to hold their value very well, and everybody's going to want these things. This is one of those things that you're going to see on the shelf years later, and you're going to be looking through it going, man, you actually have all the parts to this thing? Because there is quite a bit that's in this case. So I'm going to show you now. Here's first opening of the case, Taran Tactical. If you got $950 to spend on a weapon system, this is what you're going to get. Comes with this nice foam protective lining on the top. Also has the logo on the top. If you flip that over, you'll see that's where your manufacturer specifications, manuals, and everything are in the pocket behind there. So you definitely want to lose that. But you can read through all the stuff. I'll go ahead and pull it out one by one so you can see. There you go, Canik Superior Firearms with a snapshot of this beautiful weapon right here. Nice illustrated book here that shows you everything that you need. There's all the specifications. We have the specifications for you, and I'll throw them up on the screen here so you can see them. But nice illustrated book, well illustrated, well written, shows you everything, how to field strip the weapon, how to put it into action. All right, always good to go through the manufacturer's literature when you open it. Other ways to customize it, and of course accessories that you can get. Your standard, obligatory warnings. Watch out! Don't shoot your fingers off. Quick assembly and disassembly card. That's very good for new gun owners, or for anybody for that matter. Because if it's a new weapon system, you want to make sure that you're doing it right. You understand every weapon system's a little bit different. And then look at this beauty. Look at it sitting inside that box. It is gorgeous. It's very well done. The cutouts in the box. You can see that there's several cutouts for several accessories. This series at this level comes with several accessories, but you can see that there's additional cutouts that come with other mods, so you can get a step up from this that will actually come with their mechanics level, which is their proprietary red dot sight, so you can get their red dot sight and a couple of other extras that go along with it. But this one is well appointed at the price level. You might say, well, $949, Matt, that's a lot of money for a handgun, when a lot of handgun models are coming in at the $500, $600 level, well appointed. But you get a lot of stuff with this, and just wait. Honestly, I don't think that at that price you could get all the accessories that you're getting with this gun. Say if you went and you bought a Glock or a SIG, by the time you got those weapons and got all the accessories that came with this, if you weren't at $1,000, then you probably ordered this stuff from China or Amazon or something, because this comes with a lot of great accessories already built on the thing. It's going to save you a lot of time coming back and modifying the weapon, because it's already so highly modified and ready to go. So I'm going to turn the box sideways here so you don't see me talking over. I will make note of the placard that describes everything. And it's signed by Taryn Butler saying, hey, I put this thing together. We smithed it out for you. So it's very nice, very elegant packaging. They did a good job of packaging everything. It's got a lot in the kit for you to see, aside from the pistol. So I'll start from the small and work to the big. It does come with this one additional magazine with a +3 base plate on it. So it's actually 18 +3. That is a nice, big, sturdy metal magazine that goes with the system. There, very well packaged. It comes with the little Canik tool set, which is a tiny tool set in the shape of a pistol. Don't give that to the kids. Don't put it on your keychain. It's valuable. If you can hear the little bits in there. All right, you can actually use that as a tool set that's helped you for adjusting and everything. Easy to find, easy to recognize, and so that comes with some of the Caniks, right? And it does come with several base plates for mounting different red dot sights, for if you, depending on what kind of red dot sights you have, because this thing is sight ready. It has a sight plate on it that you can remove. It's sight ready. You can drop any of the popular red dots on it, or you can get the Canik's proprietary red dot sight, which they produce. But it'll take any of the red dot sights, whether it's Holosun or Leupold or any of those. It comes outfitted with different mounting plates for all those things. There's an additional mounting plate up here, so a total of 3 mounting plates that I can see in the top level here. A couple of additional grips here, so you can change out the back plates, right? And so if you want to enhance the grip, you can. I held this thing right out of the package, and honestly, it felt great to me. But if you got a wider grip or you want to change the way the grip feel is, they have those so you can change them out in there, and all those are on level 1 here with the firearm. We'll get to the firearm in just a second, but for now, we'll lift this guy out of here and let you see level 2, because level 2, the accessories keep coming. I'll move this stuff over to the side so we can try and get it all in frame so you can see all the goodness. All right, here comes level 2. It does come with a Canik holster. It's an outside the waistband, great holster, just a retention holster. It doesn't have any secondary or tertiary retention systems. It's just a pressure fit holster, but it will fit on a standard duty belt. or a regular suit belt. It's very nicely made, very durable. All right, also in there, also comes with some additional cleaning tools here. One more additional tool there for adjustment. It's got your cleaning rod, so you can run swabs through there. It's got a cleaning brush, fantastic, right? Speed loader for those people with tender fingers who don't want to load their magazines, got to use a speed loader. All right, you want to load fast, you can use a speed loader. Some additional accessories that comes with, and just like, because this is the US, of course, it's got to come with a trigger lock, so it's got to have a trigger lock system. Every weapon in the US has to be sold with some type of way to secure the weapon. I highly recommend you put your weapon in a safe, but at minimum, you want to lock the trigger or lock the barrel so that people who shouldn't have access to your weapon don't get access to your weapon. This is impressive to me. It actually comes with a different weight. I'll open this up for you just so you can see. It comes with a different guide rod and spring. So if you want to run this with different subsonic ammo or something, you want to step down the spring weight right there, they actually provide it. Again, there you go. You try to get that on a Glock or SIG, that's an extra thing that you're going to have to buy. It comes with the package here, so they set it up nicely. And then you get this fantastic Canik collector Taran tactical coin. I'm not sure what you can do with that. I know what I would do with it. I'd put it on a necklace and wear it around my neck as I was shooting this thing, and just go around and just show it to everybody, just so rub it in their faces and be like, why don't you have one? I got one, all right? That's what you get, level 1 and level 2 in the Canik TTI box. It's an awesome box, awesome package. Nice, beautiful cutouts, everything done nice. They did a heck of a job of putting this together. This is reinforced on the bottom, so it lifts up easily and not everything dumps out of it. You can move it easily, work with it easily, and it's a keepsake. This thing is beautiful. You're gonna want to hold on to this thing and give it to the grandkids, or maybe don't give it to the grandkids and just take it to the grave. Actually, I think I'd just be buried with mine because it's a very nice pistol, very nice system, and they're really giving it to you, you know. So whenever I see something in this kind of nice packaging and this kind of nice delivery, that means it's either really good or really bad, but I have a feeling that it's really good in this case because it's a Taran Tactical, and Taran Tactical doesn't put their name on anything that doesn't run, and so we're gonna watch it run later when we go to the range. But before we do that, I'm gonna close the case up. I'm gonna take level 1, I'm gonna put it right back on top, and that's where we'll get to talking about this pistol and all the beautiful things that it has and all the beautiful accoutrement it has that comes with it. Now we're gonna take this baby out, we're gonna look at it. I'm gonna pluck it out of its foam sarcophagus here. I'm gonna remove the one other mag, so it does come with 2 full mags plus the +3 base plate there. I'm gonna remove the mag and I'm gonna lock the slide there, make sure that thing is good and clear. I'm not sure why I would have a round in it coming from the factory, but it's always good to be safe and see. Look at this thing. It comes with an integral removable compensator on here, and this compensator might be one of the craftiest comps that I've seen in a while. I'm gonna try and show you how it goes on and off, but it is so easy compared to other comps that I have on my other race guns, which can be tricky and sometimes problematic. This one comes on and off so easy that field stripping this gun is very easy. Comes stock, again with it's sight ready with a removable plate here. Also, when you remove the plate, you don't lose your rear sights. You still have suppressor heights or increased height sights that will see easily over the deck of your red dot. Once you drop it into place, it's recessed down enough. This thing is beautifully ported and textured. Look at the slide on this thing. I'll give it a drop just so you can see it in its run configuration. Look at this thing. Gorgeous, man. Awesome texturing on the grip. It's just a fantastic feel in the hand. It does come with a removable magwell. That is a removable aluminum magwell. I don't know why you'd remove it. It's very well made, very well affixed to the weapon system here. Looks fantastic. It does have a slightly enhanced mag release right there. Not problematic, but enhanced enough that I could get to it quick and get a mag out quick if I wanted to. So getting mags out quick and getting them in quick, not a problem. It has ambidextrous slide release levers. You can see there's one on this side and one on this side. It has that Telltale Canik extended slide lever, one that's easy to reach. Even when it's a hand, easy to release. Also easy to release with other sides. See, I can do it with my index finger or my thumb. I could easily switch hands. do it with either hand. It's easy to do. That's beautiful. All right, the mag release does switch, so you can go ambi with the mag release as well. Fantastic. Also, they've incorporated here, as they did on some of their other models, is just a pressure sensor here. That's just for me, so I know that my finger's in the right place. So if my finger's off the trigger and straight along the lower receiver, I can feel that little textured, little stippled bit right there and to know it's in the right place. Likewise, on the other side, place for me to rest my thumb so that I know that my thumb is resting safely in a place where it's not going to actuate the controls. It's got this textured takedown levers on both sides. It looks beautiful. The color scheme is beautiful. When I lock it open, you'll see it has this awesome performance fluted barrel. It's a 4.6 inch barrel, so it is a full-size weapon. 4.6 inches, I'm sure, equates to something in metric, but it's a full-size gun with the compensator, so it's compensated. I can't wait to see how this thing shoots, but it's fluted, it's ported, it's textured. This thing is everything that you want in a performance gun. You could probably compete this gun, but the real gem here is this gorgeous flat trigger. Look at this gorgeous trigger that they have on this thing. The textured safety on that trigger, nice flat surface. And I don't know if you can see that from your angle, but that thing is gorgeous, dude. And what an amazing feel it has to it. I mean, they really put some thought into this thing. Everything's smooth, rounded, cut out. It's formed in such an ergonomic way that this thing is incredibly comfortable in the hand, and I assume that it's just gonna be amazing to shoot. If you look, the way that it's dipped here, as my hand rides in, it just has the most comfortable feel for my thumb and forefinger on this thing, all right? It has a great fiber optic front sight post, so you get high visibility if you're not running a red dot, or if you are and you have to switch to front sights, and then that amazing front compensator, or that amazing compensator that's on the front there that is so easy to remove. It's simple. There's a little piece that you depress on the front here. You push that, quarter turn, comes right off. You can field strip it. One simple tool, push down in there, take it off. There's no unscrewing, seating, torquing, or anything to do. No set screws or anything that you have to mess with to get this front compensator off. It's fantastic, right? So that means in the field with one tool, or with a multi-tool, I can get the compensator off, field strip it, do any maintenance I have to do. It's not one of those things where I gotta take it back to the shop to field strip it because the compensator is just too busy and I can't get it out. The action is just so sweet. The slide, oh, fantastic. It does have a round indicator on the back right there to let you know, so it's ultra safe. And just with the feel, overall look, and ergonomics of this weapon, I can imagine it is going to shoot like a dream. All right, that's enough talk. Let's get this thing out to the range and see how it does. That is a very nice trigger. Definitely right off the bat, I can tell you, the trigger feels amazing on this thing. It's a nice flat trigger. Man, it's really supple, just under a 4-pound trigger. It feels amazing on the finger. The flat front on this thing, the way this thing is textured and the way they designed it, you can tell it is very well designed. Thank you, Taran. Sight's super easy to acquire. It's got this great fiber optic sight, easy to acquire. Nice opening in the back. Everything feels amazing. Everything fires tight. I love the way it feels. Let's get a go. Yeah, shoots super flat. That compensator is doing its job. Like the recovery, the way it feels, man, flat shooting gun, great feeling trigger. Yeah, beautiful in every sense of the word. Let's get another magazine there. Let's see. I happen to really like that back strap is the perfect feel for me. You got a couple options for changing out the back strap, but the one that it came with on it, the grip in the hand, it just feels amazing. It's an amazing feeling gun. The way that it's contoured and textured, my thumb lays in there. Nice too, because if you notice on the Canics, they have that extended slide release. So you always want to be careful, make sure you're not resting your thumb here, or you're gonna have problems, man. That slide's not gonna lock back when you go dry. But they've taken care of that, and they have a nice contour here where my thumb lays in nicely. Relax my thumbs. Like I said, pressure point, like a little pressure index right there, so I can feel my thumb is in the right place laying on the lower receiver, and that thing just shoots flat and gorgeous. There's no problem with this. That is a beautiful shooting weapon. There's nothing wrong with that, but I can tell you right now, I'm gonna see if you can see close that trigger. Oh man, the way that trigger is textured, you can really sense it on your finger. I mean, it just gives a great feel to your shooting finger. You guys see that? The spring tension on that. A lot of times on the Glocks and some other weapons, that trigger safety, you don't really feel it, right? It's not that you can miss it, but this one you can really feel. Like as my finger goes on and I engage that safety, I can feel it as it meets with the rest of the trigger assembly. They did a phenomenal job of designing that trigger. All right, the take up on this trigger is amazing. Gets to the wall, I can feel it so crisp. The break is clean. Ooh, that is a nice trigger. That thing shoots very well. Well done, Canik. Out of the get-go, that thing cycles beautifully. I'm shooting 124 grain Nosler. That's defensive ammo, and man, it cycled beautifully, had no issues. Shoots nice and flat. Acquiring the sights is easy. Compensator's doing its job. Man, just what a fantastic. We put a couple drops of lube on this thing, but after a break-in period, this thing is just gonna be an absolute beast. What a fantastic weapon system, right? Right out of the box, just great. Easy to index, the mag release, drops clean, right? Of course, it's got the mag well, so a new mag's gonna slide right in that thing like a champ. I can bring it back, no problem using a slide release to release the slide. Locks back beautifully. Even if I wanted to use the slide itself to release, no problem. Just a gorgeous gun, gorgeous setup. This thing, fantastic. Okay, there is unboxing and testing on the range testing of the Canik TTI, the new Canik TTI. This thing is gorgeous. Let us know if you think it's worth the money at $949 with everything that it comes with. Let us know what you think it should have come with that it didn't come with, if there's things that they should have added. Let us know if you want us to test anything else, if there's other items that you want us to unbox or test, but that's unboxing and testing of the Canik TTI. Get one today, they're going fast. Remember to like and subscribe. If you like more videos like this, leave some comments, ask questions, and we'll do our best to answer them. We read all the comments on our videos, and check us out at sheepdogresponse.com.